Hello friends, welcome to another Stokpare video. In this video, we will analyze MSTR, the stock of the MicroStrategy company. First of all, before starting the analysis, let's examine together why the MSTR stock made such a drop and bounced back from here. In this video, as in every video, we first ask ourselves questions and try to find the answers to these questions so that we can understand technically whether our investments can continue or not in the future. The MSTR stock went up to the 544 level in November 2 years ago and came down to the 100 levels from there. Our loss in this decline is roughly 75%. As you can see, there are losses of up to 80% in the stock. However, as you can see, between November and the beginning of April, the stock seemed to enter a slight recovery phase, as if saying let me put an end to the decline here. And a reaction came from there. In fact, when you look at it, we see that the value in the RSI indicator came down to the 30s and we encountered a reaction from here. Therefore, this reaction is currently trying to continue. Our prices have approached the 200-day moving average. Let's see what happens next. We will watch and see. If we want to talk about the critical levels in the past, let's first share with you the main, rough support and resistance areas in the stock, so you can see why there is support at the 121 level. Also, when we draw a Fibonacci retracement level like this, let me even remove the support and resistance and first draw the Fibonacci retracement level here. When we draw the Fibonacci retracement level, since the 101.10725 band comes to the 0.78 level on average, as you can see, we see what the recovery in the stock is and that we are heading towards the golden ratio to 125 levels. Let's remove the Fibonacci. Now let us show you our psychological support and resistance levels on the stock. You can roughly draw support and resistances like this, as these can also be critical levels from the past. Now, what could the next technical outlook be? As we said, the stock went into a recovery at the beginning of April for the short term. And before April, from the beginning of February to the beginning of April, for a period of about 2 months, our stock showed the exhaustion of the decline between the 119 and 148 levels. And with buyers entering the market, our direction is currently upwards. In our last close, with an increase of about 4.45%, our movement continues towards our 200-day moving average, which is currently passing through the $203 levels. Why does this happen in every uptrend or downtrend? Actually, prices tend to want to revert to the moving average. This is a psychological definition. Frankly, it exists in almost everything. If we want to talk about support and resistances, we have our support at 110 and 948 at the bottom. The next places we can follow, if we go above the 200-day moving average, are $231, $296, $341, $396, and $442. These can be our initial targets to be seen. As for the possible target zones, as we said, after the 200-day moving average, I think something like this could happen. If the 200-day moving average continues at this level, prices might go up and do a retest of the 200-day moving average. Or, if we have a support resistance range like the one I created before, just like it moved sideways in this region, we might move sideways here too, and after a certain movement, our direction could continue upwards. What is the risk scenario? We can talk about the risk scenario as follows. When we get above the 200-day moving average, as I just explained, if there is a retest, this place becomes a buying zone, meaning the 190 zone could materialize as a buying zone. In the second probability, if the stock continues its sideways movements in this range, as I said, you can now make your purchases from this region, namely 290 and 230, so that if the stock moves upwards, you can frankly obtain your profit. What would I do if it were me? As I explained, we execute our moves based on these two probabilities and determine our strategies accordingly. In MSTR, of course, we hope, God willing, these movements will occur and we will start seeing the $440 levels again. If you liked the video up to this point and haven't subscribed to the channel, you can subscribe, like our videos, and support us. This way, we try to present such analyses to you as best as we can. Wishing you all great profits.